Hello, in this video I shall be discussing science and technology related three topics. So the first topic is rDNA technology. The full form of rDNA is recombinant DNA technology. So this is about recombinations of genes or the DNA matter. This is basically about gene transfers from one organism to other organisms or in between species. So across different species we are going to transfer genes in order to bring about a change in the outcoming species or the outcoming organism. That is called recombinant DNA technology. This DNA technology is not restricted within plants or animals, but it can be transferred between plant to plant, and genes can also be transferred between animals to plants and also between microorganisms to higher organisms, like from bacteria to man or from bacteria to plant and vice versa, from plant to a bacteria. So this can also be done. So these three combinations of recombinant DNA technology we have, that is plant to plant, animal to plant and microorganisms to higher organisms. So this can be an animal or this higher organism can be a plant and vice versa also. So for example, we have a very famous form of rice that we got out of recombinant DNA technology, that is golden rice. So golden rice is created, or we got that golden rice from incorporating the genes of carrot into rice. So the normal rice or paddy which we have, for getting this golden rice we have incorporated carrot genes into this rice. So that has given out us this golden rice. So this is a very famous successful work of rDNA technology, and the animal to plant transfers or plant to animal transfers will finally give us transgenic organisms. So as the word trans in the sense transition or transfer of genes, so finally we get transgenic. As we are transferring genes, we get transgenic organism out of rDNA technology. So for example, microorganisms to higher organisms, I have given an example of genes can be transferred from bacteria to man. The next topic is CT scan, which we very often hear to this word. The full form of CT is computer tomography. So computer tomography is an evaluation technique used in medicine. So the evaluation technique is simply scan. So this is non-destructive, as we are not intruding into the body or invading the body. This is non-destructive scan that is done by X-rays. The basic thing that CT scan uses is X-ray machine or X-ray machinery or X-rays simply. So this can give 2D effects and 3D effects and bring us out the 2D and 3D images of internal human body. This is mainly used for evaluating the internal human body, any defects in the body and all. So this can give not just 3D or effects but also 2D effects and 3D effects. The basic rays that are used are X-rays in this. So it gives out the exact dimensions, not just giving a tentative look of the internal human body, but also gives us the exact dimensions of the organs or the tumors, or for whatever reason we are going for CT scan, and it gives us the exact shapes of whatever thing we need to look into the internal human body, and give us all the details of internal defects. We can clearly study the details of internal defects in the particular place where we are taking the CT scan, and it not only does this, it also shows us the density of the particular tissue or thing we are taking out of CT scan. For the reason of any tumor or for the reason of any organ defect, we are going even to get density of that particular thing. So this is the use of CT scan, and the thing that is used is just X-rays. And the last topic is gingival pseudosclerosm. So gingival pseudosclerosm, in this the word gingival is nothing but ginger. We commonly call it as ginger, and it is called the genus of this ginger. The name of genus is Zingiber. Pseudosclerosm is the name given to the new species of this ginger that is found in Andaman and Nicobar Islands recently. So pseudosclerosm is the name of the species and Zingiber is the name of the genus of ginger. In Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the BSI, Botanical Survey of India, came up with this discovery of gingival pseudosclerosm. And this is already in use by the PVTGs present there, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. that are already in Andaman and Nicobar. They have already found out this much earlier than BSI has found out, and they are using it for as a medicine also, for medicinal purposes. So PVTGs, the tribal groups, are already using this gingiber pseudoschlerosum, but it is not named until it is found out by BSI. So this has got tuberous roots. As we know, ginger has got, we use the root of the ginger. So ginger has got tuberous roots, and these roots are found to have medicinal values, ethno-medicinal values. So they can treat abdominal pain, and they can treat helminthic parasitic infections and all, that is anti-helminthic troubles. So they can be used as an anti-helminthic medicine. That is, helminths are nothing but these worms, or the disease they cause are called worm infections. They can be like roundworm, tapeworm and all. So they can cause different kind of diseases. So these particularly vulnerable tribal groups of Andaman and Nicobar Islands are already using this gingiber pseudoschlerosum for treating these kind of diseases. So now it is found out by BSI, and it is given the name gingiber pseudoschlerosum. So these are all the three topics related to science and technology for today, and thank you.